Hello, everyone. So, excusez-moi. I don't know why that always happens to my throat, but I guess someone trying to speak, child. So, on this channel and also on my Instagram, I'm gonna be doing a little series called Fortune Fridays. So basically, the whole theme is I'm gonna find fortune cookies mainly online. If I happen to go to a Chinese restaurant, then I'll use that too. But this was actually like a random idea I got like quite maybe like a week or so ago. And I was like, I wonder what will happen if I match up the numbers that I have on some old fortunes that I had to the cards that I have. And then it hit me. I was like, oh my God, this is like an actual cool kind of read. So I decided, why not do it for the channel? So today's fortune for the collective is genius is more work than genius. And then here, this is another card I pulled out. I'll get to that later. It keeps falling down because of the wind, so we'll get to it. So these are the original numbers here. And what I did, because I have decks that do not go up to numbers higher than 44, obviously. So I created these alternate numbers in red so that I'm able to draw out more cards for you guys. So remember, genius is more work than genius. And I actually resonated with this because I was like, damn, because I actually really like this fortune because it was so slick. It was like a little, it's a little shady. It's a little shady. I was like, damn, okay. I know what the message is, Spirit. Thank you. So, the fact that these cards came out matching up to the number 11. So, what Spirit is trying to say to you, and this especially goes for any water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, mainly Cancers and Scorpios, actually. So, I'm clocking myself. You need to come to a realization that, and the cards keep falling, you need to come to a realization that you do not need to be right all the time. You have an imbalance between overanalyzing or being too logical or being too emotional. You're out of balance here. You're not letting discussions flow in a healthy way. You're not letting your thoughts flow in a healthy way. You're not processing your emotions in a healthy, some of you could be even rushing your emotional processes, which is also not good. So what Spirit is telling you, take a step back, breathe, and figure out and sit with your thoughts, sit with your emotions before you even try to go and have a conversation with somebody, especially if it's somebody that you've had disagreements with, no matter how bad the disagreements are, okay? Stop feeling the need to be right. Now, with the Emperor section here, Spirit is telling you to, you're naturally a smart person. You're naturally extremely intelligent or intuitive. You may have psychic abilities, but you're getting cocky. Okay? You got to learn how to be humble. You got to learn that other people have opinions that differ from you. Other people have interpretations that are different from you, and that's okay. That's why the Emperor is the Emperor. Because he knows like everyone is different from he is. Everybody has their own path. Everybody has their own direction that they need to go in. Okay? You have your own journey. Somebody else has their own journey. No two journeys are always going to be the same. So you need to put it into this cockiness. Okay? Because even going back to this first section here, your actions speak a hell of a lot louder than your words, okay? So put an end to that cockiness. Be grateful. Be humble, okay? There's power. There is so much power in humility. A lot of power, okay? So as we move to the next section here, and what was so interesting, I pulled out, that's why this card is in my hand here, the Seven of Swords. I laid this whole thing out and, you know, reviewed the reading, I guess I can say. I don't know. And I was like, okay, let me get one more card. This came out first. And from this Sun and Moon deck, this is where this card comes from, the Sun and Moon tarot deck. By who? Vanessa Decor. I love this deck. When I shuffled the cards from this deck, the Hangman came out again. Where is it? I have it here. Sorry, y'all. Hangman comes out again. Okay? So, yeah, you really need to go within yourself. Okay? Now, with this dove here, I don't want to pull out the card, but it does. Because then it's going to be a whole mess from there. And, child, we trying to get through this video. With the Dove of Serenity here, what it says, because these animal cards do have phrases on them. What it says on that Dove card is to pause and slow down. Okay? And what was so funny about that, Spirit really wanted me to get this message to y'all. I have my TV on PBS Kids. I just have the TV on for background noise, okay? So it doesn't even matter what channel it's on, but it's on PBS Kids. And there's this show called Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. And so one of the lessons of the show today was sometimes it's good to go slow, okay? And there was a scene where the kids are making baskets, arts and crafts baskets, so they can, you know, go out on their little nature walk and collect things they find and put it in the bag that they made. But Daniel Tiger, he wanted to be a little crackhead and wanted to rush through the whole thing, had holes all over his bag. So when he's out collecting all these, like, and they're like really cute things that he found, and he's like really excited. And he's like, oh my God, yeah, I found this. I can't wait to show this off and this and this and that. And as he's collecting, he's not realizing that all the things that he's collected, they're falling through the hole in the bag that he did not secure when he was making the bag because he rushed. Okay? And once again, going back to the section, you have this imbalance of logic and emotion and communication because you're always trying to rush through your process. Stop rushing through the process, okay? Remember, time is a man-made illusion, okay? And with this card here, oh, the mess begins. You can see that there's birds here. And then also the yellow here from the solar plexus chakra, okay? Take the time to rest. That's why the Hangman is here. That's why the trees match up here. Okay? And even with this Hangman card from the Miss Cleo deck, you see this beetle here that represents Osiris. Okay? He is the guide that leads you into the spirit world or leads you into your meditation. He is also the god of rebirth, okay? Which matches up with the death card here. And also I pulled out this transformation card, which is an alternative number. Hopefully it focuses. And it's not focusing. So with the Osiris here and this card that came out, with 3 being the alternative number for number 12, okay? You can come to a place of balance again, but you have to take the time to process everything naturally, slowly, in a healthy manner. Okay? And then that's why this tower is here as well. Because by rushing through all of these things, and that's also why the Seven of Swords is here. I'm just going to hold it up because the wind's just going to blow it again. The Tower with the Seven of Swords, you're too much in your head, so that's why you keep rushing through everything. And with this Tower, that means like the more you rush, the more you think, the more you make things worse. Okay? And then it's just gonna keep on happening and keep on happening and keep on happening. And then you're gonna wonder why you keep getting stuck in the same place. You're gonna wonder why you keep getting stuck in your head all the time, trying to figure out what's wrong, and you can't see it because you're blinded by your own emotions, by your own logic, thinking that you know more than everyone else, thinking that, no one can level up to the things that you know. Okay? You got too much cockiness going on. And all that cockiness, all that, getting into arguments and instigating arguments just to prove something, just to prove to people that you're right, that is literally going to lead you nowhere, and it's going to leave you lonely. Not even just lonely, like losing people in your life, losing the people that you love, but you're going to be lonely. You're going to feel loneliness within yourself. Okay? There's an imbalance in your need for control. You feel the need to control way too much. So you think you're in this Emperor energy. You think that you have all this power over everyone else, but you don't. You don't. And with this reach out card, you think that you're doing good. You think that, yeah, like, I'm right, I'm smarter than everybody else, so everyone should listen to me, this and this and that. You got the wrong idea. You're actually doing the opposite, okay? You're actually doing the opposite of what you think you're doing. Oh. Okay, don't know what that was. Whatever that was. So, I'll just put the Seven of Swords here. And it just kind of just like ruined my train of thought. Anyway, so that's pretty much why Archangel Michael came out with this reading. Okay? You need to talk to Michael, call upon him to give you wisdom and to show you signs and show you what it is to mean to actually have true inner strength and courage. That's my neighbors if you hear them, sorry. I don't know what they're doing, but they're having fun, I guess. Oh, they're so cute. They're doing choreo. They're cute. They're cute. I'm sorry, y'all. They're just really cute right now. Yeah, so your lesson or your advice today is to call upon Michael to help you in this transition right here, to help you figure out what it is that you're doing wrong to keep causing these tower moments. Okay? While you're in meditation or while you're in this process of review, there's another word for that, but I can't think of it right now. But while you're actually taking the time to process everything that you've done or everything that you said, or like even if you had like a recent argument, while you're in that stage of processing everything, call upon Michael to bestow onto you the power of what it is to actually be strong for yourself and for other people, so that you're able to come into this place where you can give advice but not be so attached to how people react to it, or try to make people see that your way is the only right way. Okay? You need to set boundaries on yourself. That's why the bear is here. That's why I pulled out the bear here. You need to set boundaries on yourself, okay? You need to call upon Michael to show you what real strength is, okay? Because right now, this is you. You're not her yet. This is you right now. You're all over the place, okay? When people don't agree with you, you just feel like lashing out or getting into arguments with them, trying to prove so hard that you're right about this subject, and you're probably not. Because once again, everybody has their own path. Everybody's going through their own shit. You don't know everything about their life unless they give you the nitty-gritty details, I guess. But even then, even when they do that, you still don't know the whole tea. Okay? So call upon Michael to give you some, also Raphael, to give you some signs, some, some messages, anything to guide you through these tower moments, to guide you through this Seven of Swords energy, so that you can get to this place of the Emperor and come into a place of balance in a healthy way. Okay? And you can come from a place where you realize that everyone has their own shit that they go through. Everybody has their own lessons that they need to learn, without you trying to like butt in and possibly make them feel worse about what it is that they're going through, because you feel the need to prove to everybody that you're right, that you're the smartest person of the group. Okay? So the whole moral of this fortune of the day: genius is more work than genius. Think about that. And I mean, really, like, sit and think. Don't overthink it, or you're just like, oh my God, what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Go into the Hanged Man energy, meditate. Make this into a mantra in your mind as you meditate, but from a calm space, okay? From a calm space. You know what? Might as well just get messy. It's already a mess. Sorry, y'all. Okay? See? And there's a dove here. The eagle and the dove. Because there's birds in this picture, but I didn't know what they were, so I just picked out the birds that were in the Animal Oracle deck that spoke to me. And the perfect ones for this was eagle and dove. Okay? The eagle of spirit and the eagle of serenity. So while you're in your Hanged Man energy, there's a reason why these two came out for a reason. The both of them came out. Okay? There's a reason in that. So while you're in meditation, while you're in your Hanged Man energy, make this into a mantra as you meditate. Or even just write it down. So focus on it without thinking too hard, if that makes sense, okay? Focus on it without thinking too hard, okay? Because Michael is going to come in and help you, okay? When you trust in your higher self, when you trust the divine to give you the guidance that you need, and I mean really trust, let go of these attachments to be right. Let go of that Emperor energy, because you're not even there yet anyway. Let go of that. Slow down, pause, and breathe. And I promise you, in any way that message is supposed to resonate with you, this fortune. And also pay attention to the numbers. Go into some numerologies. Pay attention to those numbers. Okay? Trust in your higher self, and Michael will send you the messages that you need. Genius is more work than genius. Okay? And it's tricky at first, but trust me, you'll get it. Okay? Let things flow within you in a slow, natural way, okay? And I think that's why I was reciting this mango season poem that I wrote in my head. The fruits right now, it's close to mango season. It kind of is mango season because of how the climate is changing. But the mangoes that you see on most trees right now, they're all green. They're not ripe yet. It takes time. When they're ready, when they're ripe, they will fall to the ground without any need of manipulation, without anyone trying to shake the tree, shake the tree super aggressively to make them fall down, They're not ready for a reason. They're green for a reason. Okay? So slow down. Allow Michael to come to you and trust that he has the messages that you need to hear. Okay? And also pay attention to the signs that you see. Pay attention. There are clues, right? These are clues from the divine to show you what these tower moments are trying to tell you. Okay? Look at how this spread done got, y'all. Okay? A genius is more work than genius. Remember that, guys. Okay? So, that was a really interesting read. Dude, this fortune is so interesting. I'm glad that came out. Because when it came out at first, I was like, huh? Because of the fact that the genius is at the beginning and also at the end of the sentence. Think about that too, actually. Yeah. Wow. Shit. Thank you, Spirit. So when this generated from the site that I used, I was like, huh? And then I was like, okay. Because I also had that problem of, because I'm a Libra, sun and rising. So I've also had that problem of like overthinking shit because I felt the need to like be right all the time, which is something that comes from the environment I was raised in. So that's something that I had to let go of. And this kind of checked me today because I was about to go into that mentality and then I had to stop myself. And I was like, you know what? Let me continue my meditation. Let me continue to drink my tea and just let spirit give me the information that I need naturally. Okay? Because I couldn't even like reduce these numbers until I figured out until I let spirit come to me and tell me what this meant. Okay? Damn, that was such a good fortune, y'all. So I also resonated with this. I don't know about y'all, but I hope it did. Whoever needed to hear this, I hope you found this message and I hope you ended up liking it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how it resonated with you. Tell me if this is something you can relate to, or even if you know somebody that needs to hear this message or reminds you of someone, let me know that too. Share this to them too. All right? Have a blessed and safe Friday. Don't get shot out there, okay? Especially if y'all living in Miami or y'all visiting the South Beach. People be acting like they on crack when it's Memorial Day weekend, okay? Be safe, y'all. Bye. Thank you for watching.